Reloads. All right, here we go.
Missteps in that mode.
Map 1.
Nice part.
I say green, you say?
To talk through, see what went wrong, and make a few adjustments. So they're gonna come out. I mean, you're looking at a FaZe who played.
Yes, sir. Green wall. Come on, boys. Big bounce back.
Who came out cold.
Must win now. No more fuck ups. This is it. Gotta come out hot.
Here we go. It's now time for the elimination finals, and we're kicking things off with by far one of the most
Trippy gets the first
consistent
camo
players in this
immediately.
tournament. It's Trippy, and he's already gotten himself that camo. A couple players are going to go down here, and you already hear that crowd cheering on.
Don't love
Gaming. That 6-man to try and motivate this team into that into that grand finals, just like they've done in the past. Dave,
look at this cat and mouse game too. Both Trippy and
that's
Legend
good damage. They don't really have any time though. They're playing for slays,
and they were testing it out.
All right. Well, I think our mics are good now. So let's do this. All right. Now, as we see how they try and fight out of this one, he got Trippy.
A little bit of an overextension there from Bound. 2 fall.
He's holding it down for the fort. Big fight coming in.
Nice, Matt. Beautiful. Great start for Matt. 4-1.
Had he died there and had no one been there to help him out, might have been problematic. But you're starting to see, though, good spread out by FaZe Clan.
Okay,
really
he's going to trade that. Good stick.
This OpTic team on that tree side of the map, not really allowing them to get past that. And they need to force the issue over here on Cafe.
Ooh, big damage. Big damage.
All-star players so far coming
big damage. Where are the follow-ups?
Formal and Lucid leading their squads. 5 kills for Formal, 4 kills for Lucid. The rest of OpTic really needs to wake up.
Oh, Snakebite got the shock.
OpTic did have to deal with a very hot Shopify rebellion who are just prepared to dominate the competition. And they don't have a lot of time. Meanwhile, when FaZe got their win, they got to take a second, see what was going on with OpTic, see what was going on with Shopify.
Okay.
Build a game plan
2-for-1 trades though. 3-for-1. Legend gets a nice 2. Here we go.
That leisure to be able to do so, given that they just lost that game
that
in
good.
Finals to Shopify.
Okay,
Rebellion.
Legend starting to
But
activate.
even then,
3
though,
kills.
You got to praise OpTic for restabilizing here and keeping themselves in this. And again, I had mentioned before, Legend.
Hey, everybody chill out. I see a lot of people saying we're playing bad at this event. Everybody chill out. It's so early.
Certainly going to be needing him in this one.
So early.
Yeah, and OpTic has such a strong setup right now. You have Legend being able to hold them off on
the first cap hasn't even gone in yet, guys.
So as soon as OpTic have been able to go even or ahead in these slays, they've gone ahead in hill time, and they're looking prime for this first one.
Yeah, OpTic giving FaZe a little taste of their own medicine. This is kind of how the game started out last time.
Oh, God.
A little bit of progress remaining, and this is
okay,
going to
we're
be a
so
lock
close.
For OpTic
So
Gaming.
close.
They'll should be able to put one on the board, but just like
whoa.
that, you're going to see 3 down.
GB, stop
for OpTic.
jinxing.
And now it's going to be FaZe's time, but the spawns are going to be coming in from the snipe side there.
One round of slays
also,
gets us his first cap.
To this. They are still holding the yard side of the map, forcing the spawns for OpTic over towards the shock rifle. So even if FaZe lose this, they're still in an okay spot for the second hill.
Yeah, this is a great spot for Lucid.
3 dead, here we go.
But a better read from Formal to prevent him from
getting time, but you see FaZe. They do have setup for next hill.
That's number 1 locked up for OpTic Gaming.
We'll take that though. We'll take the 1-0.
FaZe where they didn't overly commit to this and put themselves in a rough position for hill number 2.
They're trying to flip them out here.
Number 2 to be a tying hill.
Renegade now
I traded, yep. Stuck him though, huge stick. Huge stick.
For FaZe.
Look at the spawns coming through.
Similar situation here.
We're getting the loop spawn.
From Trippy. At least fakes over towards LR.
Melted.
It's tough, caught in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Not having.
Okay, this is great for us right now.
But generally, when Trippy makes a play like that,
great for us.
He's
2 dead.
Enough time for one of his teammates to come from the center of the map and help over towards glass/loop and reconvene there. Once he realized he didn't have help, he can't try to fight his way out of the yard.
Yeah,
cycling the kills.
Really good at looking out for one another in those instances, but there's only so much you can do when you got OpTic just flying at you like that. This is looking solid for them thus far. This King of the Hill mode has certainly been a thorn in the side of FaZe Clan and might just be the motivating factor for OpTic to get back into this, given how things have been shaking out. FaZe need to stabilize here.
Ooh, that looked good. Give him that.
FaZe are just trying to bounce back from that great start they had. Lucid still with 10 kills and leading the squad, but 8 deaths to match that one up. Slowly falling behind in the Slay side here for the FaZe side. And you cannot go behind against this OpTic roster. Both these teams are so objective.
They got camo too.
You know what, though? This is good for FaZe. They got themselves another power item. Camo's going to be in the hands of Penguin. And look at that. Trippy just got himself an overkill off screen.
Trippy just got an overkill.
You build off of there, and you might actually be able to get this first one on the board for FaZe Clan, which is the far cry from what happened in that shop.
I mean, can we even break this? We got to go if we're going for it.
Could take some OBJ time off after he gets
I mean, overkill doesn't help anything, bro.
Getting the kills, getting the hill.
He does everything. Trippy's a man of the people. Love to see it. gets that trade too potentially. No, he does not. Formal stays alive in that fight, but this is going to knot things up 1-1 here.
Okay.
Penguin, he's been so elusive all day. Seeing him in that SSG game, the way
this hill's usually pretty hard to cap.
He was playing immaculate during that
pretty
SSG
scrappy
side.
hill here.
However, so far throughout this set, you got to argue he's getting a little shut down. 2 and 8. So many other times throughout the earlier series today, he was able to
great grenade, great damage.
Hide away, poke out, do damage to another player. This time it feels like
anytime
he's re-entering the battle, he's taken out and eliminated right away by OpTic.
Meanwhile,
okay, they're 3 dead right now. Last up, Trippy.
Last man standing here, but he's going to be running around this, just trying to get away from the action, draw some fire over there so his teammates can back him up.
Some time here.
Lucid does. A little bit of progress gained for OpTic, but Lucid's going to have a great angle overlooking this, but even better read by Bound. A common spot to place his body right in that alley, but that also limits his options and allows Penguin to be able to move in there and clear him out.
With 2 down, you know Lucid's going to start to grab some hill time, but still not entirely
Camo's coming up in 10, big camo.
He must have some call-outs from his teammates knowing that yard is the play. He wants to meet them before they get their shields back, and look at this. Engages them over near the cafe.
Okay,
Lucid
doesn't
gets
get
1. He gets 2.
Oh my God, it's a good
Massive
stick. 2 for 2 trade. Camo's up, big camo. I think it's a 3v1 though, or 2v1.
Okay,
boom. Stay alive, Bound. Stay alive, kid.
He is going to be so weak.
Don't you fucking.
The moment he goes for a shot, it exposes him, and he did. He did, and Snakebite punishes him just for that. So that camo gets no play.
Some people at home might be watching saying, why is he getting greedy like that? Why is he trying to force action? Halo is a game of greed. You need to push your limits in situations like that. If you were to try to hide and get your shields back before every engagement, you're leaving your teammates out to dry.
You need to be there providing cover fire whenever there's an opportunity to do so. Legend, though, now he's going to be pushing in for this trade. His teammate's weak. He's going to try and back him up, but Bound, unfortunately, won't be able to stay alive and recover his shield
in
time.
my God,
There's
brother.
Be 2 kills coming in, though. Can Legend get his second? He does not.
I mean, they got no progress on this, but that was a bit of a misplay by Bound. I mean,
should be favorable to them. You can see all those players popping up.
You saw him thinking about it too.
And look at how FaZe sweep across the map.
It's like, do I shoot this?
Spawns. First, they're worried about bottom lift and top sniper. Once they realize that area's clear, they're sweeping over and checking, is anyone running up poster stairs? Are they going to shoot me there? And then
okay, 2 dead. Come on. Big round of slays here.
Penguin looking to get going in this game.
Good shots by Penguin, but we win the trade battle. Do we push this guy out here?
That said, though, the help's coming in, and they're getting surrounded. Penguin's putting down a lot of cover fire here, but I think
Formal's lock that in.
This one up. Indeed he is.
That's okay, boom. We'll take that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Doesn't matter.
Boy, oh boy, both teams making each other work for it.
They
got set up for new.
Tough, and Hill going back towards the driveway now. Consider when the Hill's been in the center of the map, that seemed to have favored OpTic when they were in the bottom center or when they were near the hotel. Now that the Hill is over back towards yard or driveway side, you got to wonder, is that favoring FaZe? It worked out last time in the yard.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough break right here. They got full control. They got to spawn it out at lift. This is going to be tough for the boys. Got to get a wave.
That said, though, Trippy got that overkill, and since then hasn't been able to do all that
he's got camo again, too. This is not who we want, camo.
He's going to open up an opportunity here, and he's getting some info. He sees over here by top snipe, 1-shot player. Boom, that's going to be a
2 for 2 trades. Can we find Trip?
A Formal. Good
big
shot.
Kill on PJ. Kill him, please.
Being able to do anything there, and look at that progress.
He stays
up.
up.
By FaZe as well. This camo is going to be such a problem.
The thing is, though, if we flip, we can easily bring this hill back.
Hey,
shit on him. Shit on him, Legend.
Trippy's kind of in a bad spot now, but that camo gives him a little bit of coverage. They need to remove Legend, otherwise they won't be able to get into that.
I think it's going to be 2-2. 50 seconds on the clock.
Just getting that shot onto Legend is enough. Going to jump in, put that pressure, and get time. This one's certainly going in the hands of FaZe. You almost have to wonder. Do FaZe get greedy? We saw them make them mistake earlier in the weekend where they didn't go for the hill.
Oh my God, they lock it in. We get 3 dead and they get it.
Onto this 4th hill.
Yeah, but in doing so, they ended up going
but yeah, that's a big wave though. Gets us initial control.
Position as they get ready for this next hill. But look at the time there, Dave. You got only a couple of seconds left to work with here, so there are no rooms for error. And if anything, it's going to boil down to potentially this last hill. Maybe we go into an OT, maybe not. But the thing is, between these 2 teams, anything is possible.
Yeah, we will see here, but I feel like OpTic are looking so good this
great plays.
Those 2 picks. When they're trading out some of these kills like this, especially when you're in a secluded hill, you're able to scrap up more time.
I like it.
Formo just
Get out, play Slays. He's back in though. Yo, Matt is finessing. He's nice. Buying so much time.
I was just going to say stay alive there, but instead of Nade's going to find its way over. Optic's got this one surrounded completely though. If FaZe needs to get in there, they have to do it right now. Otherwise,
should be 3-2.
You might as well just concede this and move on to the next
beautiful.
one and play
Beautiful.
for that
Great
third
bounce
cap.
back.
Then at that point, you're really desperate.
Optic
is
getting
cheeky.
greedy. They are going to try to delay time on this top center hill to remove as much time as possible for FaZe to tie this game up. That's why they're barely tiptoeing into it. They decide not
28
to press
seconds,
too far.
back to bottom middle. Camo is up.
Were taken out. They didn't want to put themselves in some sort of reverse sweep scenario on that shock rifle hill.
That time, though, look at that time. We can play keep away here. 20 seconds. We don't need to get in. Force them to hop it.
That first hill, as we noted earlier.
I think Camo just got burned.
Maybe this time around they could do so. As
Fuck yeah.
And the crew looking to stand
Fuck
tall,
yeah, that should be map 1.
4 down, and OpTic Gaming, they know that they got this 1-1. 5 seconds remaining. They don't got to put bodies inside of that hill. They know it's going to be a GG.
3, 2, 1, bang. Map 1 to the boys. Beautifully played. I love that. They get a little bit. They step off the point. Fifth capture. Let that time dwindle. Works out perfect. Okay, 1-0. Beautiful.
You got to wonder. FaZe coming in hot from their last 3-0 series. OpTic reversing the momentum from their 0-3 loss against Shopify Rebellion.
All right, next map coming up. I believe Street Slayer, right?
What they do here on this game.
Recharge Slayer. Streets is game 5.
At the stats.
Little Recharge Slayer.
Lucid,
might see this
keeping up that pace
the game
that we saw
slow down a little bit at certain times.
25, 18,
Did we hit?
9 for
That's a good fucking question.
Positive performance from a member of FaZe.
That's a good fucking question.
Seems to be a little bit of a thorn in the side of FaZe every time we've been covering them.
Over 18, minus 16.
That's just the pattern here. But still got plenty more series to go as we get ready for this Slayer matchup.
Oh my God, we missed again.
Say, it is a bit shocking to see OpTic in this.
Oh my God, we missed again, dude. I am fucking 0 for 3, dude.
They've lost in these elimination finals, and
we're
then
getting
they
slammed.
start leveling up. They start hitting these shots. They start doing the things that you expect of OpTic Gaming. But I do
it's
feel
not
like
going well.
Event, we've been seeing that parity between our top 4 teams, and most notably between our top 3 teams, getting a lot.
But we
closer,
don't care. Hey,
means that
we're hedging our bets right now. We're hedging.
Maybe that's exactly how it can play out.
We didn't win the bet, but we won map 1.
In Halo, anything is possible.
Yeah, at this point,
I'll take map 1.
Really strongly predicting and believing in that. I'm just like,
is your quality low? Let me check.
Happen, but
I don't think so. I think it's just the Halo quality. Yeah, 1060.
Slugging it out.
Or 1080, 60 frames.
The game of their life and just flip that on its head completely.
Ain't that the truth? But a great showing from OpTic, and they needed that. Most importantly, they needed it.
It's because you listen to chat?
3-0 sweep in that winter bracket final.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of is chat's fault, right?
Have to be so frustrated.
I'm not taking any blame on that.
And this is just what they needed.
OpTic, they're not
Pro tip, bet against Scump if you want to get rich. All right.